Okay, so I'm coming on here. Make sure you're liking, subscribing to the channel. And I get a lot of questions on the things that I do on a daily basis. So I'm just going to make a little quick video on how I take care of my health. I hope this reaches you guys in great health. I hope you guys are feeling awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some kale and spinach. That's basically what I do in the morning. I already have some already, guys. I already have some, okay? And this is how it looks, okay? I don't know what to say about kale. I'm learning more about it as being a holistic counselor, and I'm doing my research on cruciferous vegetables, and that's what kale is cruciferous. If you have anything like estrogen dominance, cruciferous vegetables are awesome. Your cruciferous vegetables are as such: your cabbage, your Brussels sprouts, your kale. Oh, and by the way, tap the screen and you can actually follow me and subscribe on my YouTube channel at Hair Talks Mag. Okay, so yeah, cruciferous vegetables are awesome. I mean, they're just awesome, but it should be taken in moderation because it does affect, you know, your thyroid. So if you have a hypothyroid, you know, check that out before you do a kale shake. Okay, so I do a kale shake every day, and I have a bag of kale. Hold on. Okay, I have a big bag of kale. Yes. And no, it's not organic. Make sure you wash your greens. And you know what? Because I was doing this research. I was like, basically, the more raw you eat, the more your body has to work to break it down. So you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to wash this off and I'm going to cook it just a few seconds. Look, you ain't got to do this. It's probably something totally different. But I know if I cook it, it's going to basically not make this as potent. Because food is medicine, guys. You have to understand, everything we eat is going to actually either help us or it's going to hinder us, okay? So that's what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to suggest to anybody who may be having a problem as far as maybe a hypothyroid. To cook your vegetable, just cook it a little bit, and I'm going to do it right on here, and I'm going to, you know, see how this works out. Then I'm going to blend it. That way, I don't have to really worry about it affecting my thyroid, because I need my thyroid to stay as strong as possible. Okay, so guys, make sure you go and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, share if this is something that will help you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to cut my pot on. Ooh. Nice and cold and brisk. It's finally cold. I mean, it's like it took forever to do that. Okay. So, because when you're cooking, it's going to get smaller. This is kale. If you've never seen kale before, this is kale. I don't, no, I'm not going to season it up and put some hog maws or anything in that. We're just cooking this up to basically make this not as strong. Okay? And hello to all my new subscribers. Hey, I'm a baby channel, guys. I have a baby channel, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, let's try to support this movement of being healthy, right? I think we should. So this is some extra step that I'm doing. It's an extra step. Is it something that you should do? I think so. I do this as a career, as a lifestyle, and it's just not easy. It really isn't easy. So I'm going to cook it up. Now, this is probably something you guys have never heard of, but because I am a holistic counselor and I do my research, I have heard that when you have high cruciferous vegetables in your diet, it can affect you. So if you're brand new, go ahead and put up a number 81. If you have any questions, go ahead and pump them up right now. We can go ahead and answer those while I cook my kale. I hope everyone is doing great. I really do. Hello everyone, how are you? Yes, hi. Okay, so I'm basically cleaning my blender cup, okay? My blender cup gets a lot of work in my kitchen. It really does. We're gonna make 2 shakes today on camera. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I would show you this. This is not really appealing or appealing to be on camera right now because it has some old juice in it. But because I love you guys, we're going to go ahead and just pour that out in another cup. And we're going to go ahead and make another shake. Oh, yeah. That's what we're going to do. So, what are you guys doing today? I know I'm catching you, everyone, probably at work. If you're watching the replay, hello, how are you? Make sure you're subscribing to my channel. We have to make this channel popular. You know, a lot of people don't want to worry about their health until it's too late. Let's be more proactive, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, even if you're perfectly healthy, got a clean bill of health, doesn't matter. These little things that I teach on my channel will really, really help you. Hello, how are you? How are you? Okay, so we're cooking up this kale, and look, I'm cooking this up, y'all, because I don't want this to be too strong. Okay, that's the thing. Cruciferous vegetables are very strong, and they can help you, but if you take too many, okay, it can do. So we're just cooking it up. I'm not going to cook it too much, but I'm just trying to make it not as strong. Okay, that's basically what we're going to do. And yeah, that is a step. I mean, by itself, just blending is a big, huge situation, right? Just blending by itself. Then I'm telling you to cook it. But that little extra time, guys, will really, really help you. I mean, it just will. You get what I'm saying? It's probably someone watching this right now saying, I ain't going through all that. I ain't got time for that. Well, that's okay. Like a lot of my friends say, to each his own. But I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and cook this up. We're going to put a little bit more in there because, you know, when you cook up vegetables, guys, you know what happens. They shrink up. They shrink up. So we're going to wash it off. We washed it off. Hi. This is how kale looks. If you've never seen kale outside of a can, this is how it looks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that in. I ain't putting no salt, no nothing up in there because I'm not eating this with any meat or anything. We're doing this to blend it up. Make sure you go and you subscribe. Subscribe. I can't say that enough. Subscribe before you go. Subscribe. Okay. So while that's cooking up, I'm going to go ahead and get a splash of vitamin C. When is the last time you guys actually had an orange? Right? You know, I just started doing this. Vitamin C is very, very important for heart health. Just look, I'm not going to even go through all of the things that it's beneficial for. Just know that vitamin C is excellent for you. And if you're not getting vitamin C, you're probably coughing right now. you're probably having a cold right now because of the change of the weather. We hate this time of year, the change of the weather, because your bodies have to get acclimated, especially to us people who actually live in towns where it gets hot and cold, okay? Yeah, our bodies are going through it right now because last week was 70 and this week is 40 degrees. So yeah, get yourself some good old real vitamin C. Real vitamin C. I'm peeling it right here. Multitasking like every woman should. Okay, guys, that's enough. That's enough. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start blending and tell you guys what I put in there. But let me go ahead and start peeling this. Yes. So yeah, you know what? I just came on here and I was like, you know what? Let me do this on Facebook. You know, I've been on, you know, YouTube making videos. But, so yeah, go ahead and subscribe over there. But, you know, I was like, let me come on here and start showing you guys some professional ways that I can do videos, you know. I'm just keeping it real. So I said, let me go in here and show you guys my morning regimen. And, you know, this is a hair page, guys. Hair page, yes. And I am the one who comes on here and says, if you want beautiful hair, guys, you have to have a very healthy body. If you've never seen an orange before, this is how it looks. I mean, I have to do this because a lot of people have never seen real fruit before. This is how it looks. And yes, this does have seeds in it. Make sure your fruit has seeds in it. But yeah, I come on here and say, look, if you don't have a healthy body, you will not have healthy hair. And we've all heard of hair regimens, right? Have you ever heard of a health regimen? Well, this is mine. And the way that I made my health regimen, to be honest, is according to my conditions that I have. So you want to make sure that you develop a good health regimen. Sorry for all the noise, but I want you to feel like you're in my kitchen. Yeah, you need a nice regimen. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some spinach in here. This I am going to keep raw. I'm not going to cook this because then I won't have any. Spinach, it just shrinks. It really does. And you can, spinach is not a cruciferous vegetable, so you can really eat that raw. So make sure that cruciferous vegetables, you try not to eat raw. Heat them up for a few seconds to not make them so harsh on your body because our bodies have to really break that down, okay? Just type up okay to make sure you guys are getting that. Oh, child. Did I just wipe green juice on my face? It's okay. It's good for your skin. Yes, it's good for your skin. Yes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this kale. We're going to put this kale right up in there. Let me get my tongs. Make this nice and professional. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and put that. Yeah, it's a little warm. You might, you know, because of this is a video, I really don't want, I'm not going to let this cool off. But obviously, if you really want to let it cool off, you could. You could. And that probably would be best. Okay, so I'm just putting that in there. It is freezing. And I have my window open. Wow. But a little cold air ain't never hurt nobody. Alright, so we put some spinach in here and we put some kale. The next thing I'm going to do is put some turmeric. And to be honest, I put about a good, honey, I don't measure out anything. I've been doing this so long, but maybe a half a teaspoon. I'm sorry, tablespoon. Okay? About a half a tablespoon. Alrighty. And I put something else in here. Now, remember, this is what I do. You don't have to do that. You can just have the kale shake and some almond milk and keep it moving. But I go ahead and I put different stuff in my my juice. So again, you know, you just have to develop something that is great for you. I'm putting in a little maca. One of my videos said, mackerel? Why are you putting mackerel in there? No, maca. It's an herb, okay? I thought that was funny. Maybe it's my accent. Okay, so that's how it looks. And I just put 1 spoon in there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and just put in some almond milk. Okay, no soy, no nothing. Make sure the almond milk that you know, I'm just talking, you know, letting you know what I do. I get the almond milk that doesn't have any soy, okay? We don't need any extra soy. Okay, so I'm just pouring that in. Okay, pour it up to the fill line. Hey, and you're done. And you're just going to go ahead and blend that up. Put that in your little coffee cup. People will think you're drinking coffee and you're not. And you keep that moving. We're not going to blend that up on camera. I don't want to scare anyone. But we're going to go ahead and just top that off. I'm going to go ahead and go to my next one. So I make another one. I do some pomegranate. Let me just do what I do. If you've never seen pomegranate before, this is how the pomegranate seeds look. Okay. So we have some pomegranate seeds, or they're called kernels, like corn. And I put about a handful of that. And in this one, I'm not going to put milk. I'm going to put filtered water in it. So that's what we're going to do in that one. I'm going to put some blueberries in. We'll put some blueberries in. Okay. If this is helping you guys out, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Just tap the screen. You can go right on over. These are some blueberries. When I get my fresh, my fresh fruits, I wash them and I put them in my freezer, put them in little Ziploc bags, because you know fruit really doesn't last long. So this way I'm able to keep everything for weeks, okay? I keep everything for weeks, all right? And last but certainly not least is I put some cranberries in here, guys. I put some cranberries in there for obvious reasons. This is great, right? It's great, especially for us women. We should be eating cranberries, keeping everything great and fresh and just alive. It is what it is, you know. The fresher we eat, ladies, the better we are. It's just, you know, I just have to tell you that. So, you know, the cranberry juice is already made. Make your own. Don't be lazy. All right. I already have some filtered water. We're just going to put some filtered water in there. I also put some turmeric in there as well. You see how yellow my cup is. Turmeric is awesome. Go ahead. I put turmeric on everything. You remember that commercial? I put that stuff on everything. I put this stuff in everything. I love it. I just feel like it's helping me, so I do it. You can get turmeric from your local store, your local like exotic store. Okay, I wouldn't, you know, turmeric like this, and I think it was like I forget, it's a cultural store in my town. So go to a cultural store and you can get turmeric like this, because turmeric like this in, like, you know, the name brands, you'll get a little bit for like $5. For this whole thing, I paid $4. Okay, so just get it straight from your local culture store, babies. I don't know what to call it. Okay, all right, so this is how it looks. I'm going to shake that up. I'm not going to blend that on camera. I don't think I should. I don't have to, right? Okay. So we're just basically what it is, and we're just going to blend that up, and that's it. And look, that's basically what what I do. I do that every morning, and makes my skin great, my hair grow, gives me energy, keeps me balanced, and that's the key. Balance is key. Yes, our bodies need to be balanced, and when it's not balanced, we do show a lot of symptoms of that, okay? And just make sure you're following the page, because following the page and also subscribe to the channel, Hair Talks Mag. Okay, guys, you can just tap the screen and it's right there. Everything is right there. You can go ahead and just subscribe. And if you have any questions, go ahead. This video will be right up in a little bit. I'm glad I came on here. Hope I inspired you guys to start eating healthy. This is around the holiday season, guys. And I live my life like, basically, I don't have a day or two where I can cheat. I don't do any cheating. I basically align myself with this regimen every day, all day, every day, every year. I don't have time to have to work off anything in January, okay? So yeah, I think we need to start adopting some great ways to start living so we can be around for a long time for ourselves, for our spouses, for our children, okay? I'm just so tired of people becoming ill for reasons where we can prevent it, okay? So if I'm talking to anyone who has great health, guys, there's nothing wrong with picking this up. And if you have something where you do want to correct, you may want to pick this up. It's just great for everyone. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll be back soon. All right, be healthy. Bye-bye.